All right, guys. Welcome back. Just came in from the gym, and I'm gonna be having this throughout most of the video, I guess. It's protein shake, and I'm trying to raise my weight a bit. But enough about me. Let's get into the video. So today I wanted to talk about why you should or shouldn't enroll into BIUST. So before we actually get into why you should or shouldn't enroll into BIUST, let's talk about pronouncing the acronym BIUST and spelling it, because there's a lot of times where I've seen people talking about BIUST in posts, and they just butcher the spelling, and I've wonder as to why are they butchering the spelling. Is it because there are people out there who are pronouncing it wrong? Or is it just because they've never actually took more than a second looking at the word be used? So it's be used, right? So I've seen people spell it as BUIST. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like BIUST, that's BUIST. I mean, like, I'd probably forgive them if they did spelled it as bust, which would be like reading B instead of instead of reading B as part of the word bust, reading B as its own as its own standalone character followed by ust. I'd forgive that, but BIUST, come on, guys. BIUST, BIUST, Botswana International University of Science and Technology. So just from the name, you can tell that this is a school that's gonna be focusing almost entirely on STEM. Actually, fuck this. Because I feel like at this point, people are doing it on purpose. Because what do you mean you can spell BIUST correctly? The biggest logo has the word BIUST in it. It's not even hidden. Like, what the fuck? Like, why is it so hard to spell BIUST? It's not that hard. Maybe I'm crashing out over nothing, but honestly, I just feel like people do it on purpose. I don't know. I just feel like people should be spelling this right, but people aren't spelling this right. So what the fuck is actually wrong, people? Feels good to crash out. Let's get back to the video. So, why should you enroll into BIUST? Well, one, not to brag, but it is the number one ranked school in Botswana currently. I don't want to hear any of this, but UB. Well, UB is there. It has always been there. We are not. BIUST is not there to replace UB, but the rankings currently they just are kind of like in BIUST's favor. So yeah, it is what it is. It's the number one ranked school in Botswana. I think we're in the top 10 sub-Saharan Africa. I'm not entirely sure. I'll check. I'll actually fact check that. Yeah, but let's continue. So it's ranked first in Botswana. It's a STEM focused school, and we are driving towards an economy, a country where STEM is taken seriously. We are driving towards that as a country, and we need as much STEM graduate as we can, so that we can, kind of take over that workforce, which is usually filled by people from outside, because there's a shortage of skills, I guess. Please do not get political about this, please. I know there's struggles in Botswana, especially in the job market, but STEM seems to be the current way out, honestly. Yeah. So it's STEM focused. So it means that, if you are looking to do engineering, if you are looking to do some sciences, you are almost guaranteed to get some of the best lecturers out there, who, by the way, will also probably help you in your future professional endeavors, because they usually have some connections in the industry out there, and they will get asked once in a while, that, yo, Dr. X, we are looking for a graduate. Do you know anyone who you think would be a good fit for this position? And they'll look in the list of graduates that they have worked with. So yeah, it has got great lecturers. Also, do not alienate yourself from the lecturers. It's very important that you and your lecturer have an amicable relationship. I'm not saying be best friends, I'm not saying sleep with them. Sorry, I just had to do that joke. But just have a good working relationship. Just don't end up in a bad relationship with them. Don't end up being unable to just have a short conversation, a short professional conversation with them. You get? So yeah. Also, please just don't become bootlickers too. I'm not asking you to be a bootlicker, because that's just bad, and people don't like bootlickers, guys. Because, by the way, your classmates are gonna be your future co-workers probably. You get? So yeah, do have a good relationship with them too. The other reason why you should go to BIUST is the academic clubs. The academic clubs in BIUST are great, honestly. They will expose you to a lot of opportunities. I got exposed to a lot of opportunities because of being a member of the BIUST Innovation Club, and at some point I was the vice president. I have also participated in some cyber security symposiums when I was a member of the BIUST Cyber Security Club. Those smaller things, you might undermine them before you go to school, but trust me, those small things are the things that are gonna put you out there into the world. They will put you out there, and people will see you and say, oh no, let's keep a watch of this guy, because of those clubs, I was able to participate in in a couple of hackathons, winning some of them. I think the worst one I had was just off the end of COVID in 2020. That's the first and only time I didn't get a podium position in a hackathon. And then 2 years later, I went on to participate in the UNESCO India Africa Hackathon, of which I managed. No, our team. By the way, it's very important that I mentioned that it was a team effort. Our team actually bagged first position in our category, and that's probably one of my happiest moments. But I wouldn't have been able to have to tell you that story without the existence of the BIUST Innovation Club. So academic clubs in BIUST are a big thing, and join as many as you can. Also try to prioritize those which speak to what you are doing. What you are doing as your degree, because the closer it is to your degree, the more it exposes you to players in the industry out there, who will then see you and see your potential and say, no, let's keep a watch of this guy, maybe give him an internship. You never know what could happen. Maybe after grad they'll be like, no, this guy, we saw him at this hackathons, and let's see what he can do for our company. Because internships, as much as they're a bit of underpaying, they are also one way to get into the job market out here in Botswana. But then again, also be careful not to get stuck in intern limbo. So, why shouldn't you apply to BIUST, or let's say enroll? Because application is one thing. One, don't enroll just because your points allow that. Don't enroll because you genuinely want to do that course you're applying for. Enroll because you genuinely have done a bit of a background check on the course and see what it does and what you're gonna do. You get. Don't enroll just because you have enough points. Don't enroll just because you heard someone say it's easy. Almost no course is easy in BIUST. Trust me on that one. Almost no course is easy. So someone telling you do this course because it's easy, do not. If it's easy, it's probably because there's no market there proper for it. But that's not my point here. Don't do it just because your parents are pressurizing you, or anyone, external someone is saying, no, you should enroll in BIUST, go apply for this course, it has money and such. Do not do it unless you are 100% sure, because course will humble you in BIUST. It will eat you alive. And at times, if you just kind of go there and you're just kind of not prepared, it will throw you into a bit of a depression. So yeah, that's real. So be prepared to put in effort. This one goes out to people who have went through school without actually proper studying. I went through my whole 12 years of basic education without proper studying, taking time and actually studying. No, I think the maximum I've studied at some point in my life was in form 3, form 5, yeah. And I was studying for business studies at the time. I loved the subject, but apparently it didn't like me, so yeah. But my point is, don't be prepared to put in effort, because I got humbled. I realized that just going to class and listening isn't enough. I actually have to put in some extra work, you get, because my whole life I've just been always this person who just goes to class, listens to the teacher, maybe reads once in a while the textbook, and then come to the exam, pass. That's been my whole thing. I was never motivated to compete that much, but BIUST taught me that you need to put in the work. Yeah. So this segment now, if you have a parent who's kind of pushing you into going to BIUST, but you aren't really sure, I don't know, maybe you can show them this part, but here's my address to them specifically. BIUST is hard. Regardless of potential of your child, BIUST is hard, and they should only enroll into BIUST if and only if they really want to. Because now, if they are forced to enroll into BIUST and you are pressurizing them, they have to deal with academic pressure, and they also have to deal with the pressure of disappointing you as their parents. So please be a bit lenient with your kids. But anyway, that was it. Stay healthy, like and subscribe, leave a comment as to what I should post, but probably there's a video coming in soon. I'm going go-karting tomorrow, so yeah, I'll probably make content out of that too. Cheers. Here are a couple of pics of me with my teammates in India.